Long, long ago, in a land called Celestara, there lived a king. He was mighty, he was powerful, but even he didn't dare to step into the woods of Celestara, where they said stayed a horrendous knight named Silverus. So the king forbade even his daughter from entering the woods of Celestara. Rowena, my darling princess, go wherever you like, but do not step into the woods, Rowena said, because strange beings and elves live there, and a fierce knight called Damian guards it. No one who enters Celestara Hall, they say, can survive an encounter with Damian. You have told me this a million times, father, and you know I don't believe in fairy tales. Someday I will go. I am your daughter. I cannot help it. I forbid you, Rowena. Please, father, you know me. Nothing scares me. And that is exactly what scares me. Whether you believe it or not, strange things happen there, and so you are not to go, King said. Rowena did stay away from the woods for a long time, just to respect her father's wish. But one day, as Rowena rode her horse Windfly along a rough path, with greenery stretching on both sides and tall trees rising high, a gentle breeze began to lift her hair, and the fragrance of flowers filled the air. She smiled softly and said to herself, "Why do I feel as though the wood is calling me? Come on, Windfly, it is time we enter the Celestara woods." When Rowena entered the woods, she was astonished by its beauty and said to herself, "Oh, the wood is so beautiful, so lovely. Look at those blossoms, so pretty, so white." Then a voice suddenly spoke from the woods. "How dare you touch the flowers that belong to the great fairy queen?" Rowena also said, "How dare you try to stop me from touching the flowers of my own wood? This wood belongs to my father." A voice spoke from the woods. "Whoever you may be, do not invite the wrath of the fairy queen. Go away, run, never return." Rowena said, "I shall come and go as I please. And what kind of a queen is yours that does not allow her knight to be seen? Are you afraid?" Then a handsome and beautiful young man appeared before Rowena and said, "I fear no one and nothing, except being called a coward." Rowena laughed and said, "You fear being called a coward, and that is why you appeared the moment I challenged you. I have to hand it to you, princess. You caught me. I'm glad you came," young man said. "Guarding a wood that everyone is afraid to enter must be very lonely. Look at you. I was told you are a horrendous evil elf. But you're not," Rowena said. "Are you calling me handsome?" the young man said innocently. Rowena replied, "Maybe so." "How did you get here, Damian?" Rowena asked. Damian said, "7 years ago, my father and I were passing by this wood. On the way, there was thunder and lightning, and I got separated from my father. I think I was unconscious, and when I woke up, I saw the fairy queen standing upon me. From that moment, I became her servant." Rowena said, "And you gained magical powers to appear and disappear at will." Damien spoke to Rowena. "Come on, it's getting dark. You should go home." "I will come back," Rowena said. But Damien told, "The fairy queen won't like it. I guess if she doesn't, you will have to stop being her servant and become a real knight." "Goodbye," Rowena said. All through the night, neither Damien nor Rowena could stop thinking about each other. In fact, they couldn't wait to see each other again. Rowena would ride her horse and reach Celestara at top speed. Then Damien would smile and gave her a bouquet of flowers with his magic powers. They would sit, talk, and laugh for hours beside the fairy queen's flowers. "Damien, don't you miss the world of humans?" Rowena asked. "What would I not do to return to my family?" Damien said. "Then what stops you?" Rowena asked. "The spell of the powerful fairy queen. I don't have the power to break her magic," Damien said. "Forget it. I I can't ask this of you, Damian. I want to help you. Tell me how. You've seen how powerful the Queen Island. Look at what she did to me. Why would you risk it? Because I love you, Rowena said. Are you sure? Damian asked. Rowena said, I do. I really do. And I thought you did too. More than my life, Damian said. So tell me, what must I do? Rowena asked. On Halloween night, 3 nights from now, when the moon is high, by the midnight hour, wait at Miles Cross. The entire fairy platoon with an army of knights will ride by. When you see me, just grab onto me, pull me down, and then wait. If the entire platoon is there, how will I know where you are? Rowena asked. First, you will see a black steed, let it pass. Then, a brown steed, let that one pass too. Finally, a milky, snowy white steed that is mine. Just pull me down, hold me fast. Fear me not. The fairy queen will change me to a hissing serpent, but I won't bite. Just fear me not and hold me tight. Then I will become a huge bear, but I won't attack. Then a yelping wolf. They will make me out, but I won't scratch. Finally, my spell will break. Remember, this will be the only opportunity we will ever get to break the spell. Rowena rode home that evening, determined to return 3 nights later on Halloween night. Where are you coming from, Rowena? Her father asked. From the woods, father. I thought I forbade you from it. Rowena, Damian is no demon. He too is suffering from a very unfair spell. You met him? Yes. Are you all right? Her father asked. From now on, you will not step out of the castle without my permission. All right, father. But I promised him. So Rowena was guarded, day in and day out, until the day of Halloween dawned. I have to go to Celestara tonight. Tonight is the last chance to free my Damian, Rowena said. But the night was Halloween, and a huge feast had been organized in the king's palace. Rowena put on a mask, mingled among the guests, and quietly slipped out at 11:30. She mounted her steed and galloped to Miles Cross at top speed. There, she waited for the midnight hour. The fairy rode past with her platoon. First a black steed passed, then a brown steed, and just as the white steed began to pass, Rowena pulled Damian down from it and held him tightly. The infuriated fairy queen turned Damian into a humongous serpent, coiling around Rowena, but she feared not and held on fast. Then he became a roaring lion with sharp claws, but still, Rowena feared not and held on. Next, Damian was transformed into a yelping, screeching wolf, but Rowena never let go. Finally, the fairy queen turned him into a piece of smoldering coal, burning Rowena's hands, but she held fast. She feared not. The fairy queen knew, at that moment, if I had known that such courage would exist, I would never have allowed you to be born. Oh, woe to you who have left me, the mighty fairy queen, so helpless, so lost. The fairy platoon rode off into the night. Damian was freed forever. Damian! Oh, my darling Damian! Rowena hugged him and began to cry. The king appeared there as well and said, So, you didn't listen? You fulfilled your promise, and the king's daughter ought to be so fearless. Because of Rowena, Damian was reunited with his family. The fairy queen could never trouble them again. Rowena and Damian were married, and they spent their days in joy and laughter. If you enjoy this magical tale, then like this video and subscribe in my channel. And don't forget to hit the bell icon. Thank you.